And with us in studio now is Mr. John Hollister. John is the CEO of a company called Imaging 3 Incorporated. IGNG is their stock symbol. John, always a pleasure.
Hey, Don. Thank you for having us.
Now, we've been talking to you for a little while. It's been a fascinating series of interviews. I want to talk a little bit this week about the Dominion device, which is really your imaging device that you touched on last week. There's been a lot of progress made with that. Why don't you give us an update?
Yeah, so thanks for asking the question. So the Dominion is our platform. The Dominion is this X-ray machine that actually does, in 1 second, real-time 3D imaging with the potential for actually slicing and dicing like a CT does. And in fact, you can see images like that on our website right now. That prototype does that work today. I've run it many times. In fact, I'll be doing a demonstration later today with the device for a group. What we hope to be able to provide to the marketplace is a totally portable 150-pound version that could go anywhere. It could be in a clinic, it could be in a hospital, it could be in a sub-Saharan village in Africa, providing whatever the user is, really fast, two-dimensional, three-dimensional, or CT-like imaging wherever you are, running off a Honda generator.
Wow.
So now we're looking at taking this prototype, bringing it up to the state of the art, because it was developed now 10 years ago.
Right.
So we want to upgrade the computers. We want to tighten up the system so that it runs more smoothly. We actually can bring in more state-of-the-art flat screen, which are the technology that receives the radiation as it's being emitted across the device, as well as more state-of-the-art emitters, and bring that, and that will be the device that we're moving forward with. So we're out talking with, we've identified several different product development teams that can help us build that out. And they're really excited. All of them want to work with us. So we're talking with them to identify who are the right group. They all have very deep knowledge of the space and are super excited about bringing this new device to the marketplace with us.
Well, it's really interesting, too. I mean, you mentioned the device is portable. I remember a few years ago on this very program, I challenged a representative of the company, well, bring it into the studio if it's portable. And they did.
Yeah.
They rolled it right in through the doors, and it was plugged into 110 power. It was amazing to see.
We would love to do that. And so maybe we'll make a plan in the coming months to do the same thing. To give you an idea, or your listeners an idea, to the state of the art today, the marketplace are called C-arms, and they have large battery packs underneath them. They weigh 300, 400, 500 pounds. So that's, while it can move on wheels, it's a lot of weight that's moving around. The Dominion doesn't rely on batteries at all. It just literally plugs into the wall. You don't need that. So 150 pounds is truly our target about how heavy the device will be, and you can move. So you can imagine it being in an ambulance. You can imagine it being on the sidelines of a football game in a tent. It doesn't emit very much radiation, and so you could actually have a very quick read on somebody's ankle if they're injured on a football field. So we're, lots of different options, and so we're really excited about what
And plugging into a wall, as you mentioned, you're talking regular 110 power.
Literally. So a Honda generator, literally, you could have, start it up or press the button, and the Honda generator could be anywhere on the side, anywhere in the world.
Now, a lot of people have been following the company over the years, have been, very interested in the FDA approval process. Any progress there?
Yeah, we're really excited. We actually initiated actively moving forward with the regulatory process this week. So we are working with our group, the Experian Group, this partnership of a really tremendous group of professionals up in the Bay Area who specialize in medical device. What we're doing initially is making a detailed plan of what we need to do for the next few months, because part of it we've discussed is hazard analysis. That's the major component of the 510K process, is looking at the device, testing how it operates, how much radiation is emitted, documenting that, and completing all the filing of that. But there are a lot of other elements that have to be completed between now and when we actually compile the entire 510K, and Experian Group is working with us, but they've actually initiated their work this week, so very exciting.
When you're dealing with a government agency like the FDA, people are unaware how detailed you have to be. You've really got to cross every T 3 times, dot every I 4 times. I mean, you can't leave any stone unturned.
Absolutely. I actually have had the pleasure of working with the FDA for 30 years in different capacities, whether it was in biologics, in small molecule, and in devices. And I have a huge respect for the organization. They really try to work with you as partners, and frankly, over the years, they've gotten better at being partners in working with you, trying to give you better direction about what you need to do and what you need to accomplish. In part, it's very formulaic, especially in the devices. We have to do certain things. We have to supply certain documents in the right way. We know what we're doing. Experian knows really what to do. And so we're going to be doing that for the next few months and filing with the FDA something that is absolutely buttoned up and appropriate for the review.
What else is new?
So lastly, which we're also really excited about doing, is we're working with Halteris. We made a press release a few months ago. Halteris is a group of diagnostic and AI experts. They've been working with lots of groups, including the Gates Foundation, for years.
Wow.
What they're doing is helping us understand which of the basically infinite number of markets we should really focus on, 2 or 3 of them. So that will help us define what the ultimate device looks like, where the best opportunity is for us to launch, if you will, to get both where the market need is, also where the benefits of our product are best to match for it, where reimbursement is best, all these different elements of commercialization. So they're working with us, and we hope in the next couple of months to be able to give some guidance in terms of where we're actually going.
Exciting times. Once again, IGNG is a stock symbol. Imaging 3 Incorporated is the name of the company. John, thanks so much.
Really appreciate it, Don. Thank you.